Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Kara Hay. I'm the president and CEO of Penquis, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you to employment with our great organization. We are so happy that you're here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To get you started with your employment with us, there are a few things that we thought were really important to share with you about our organization, about what it means to be a part of the Community Action Network across the country, a little bit about Penquis's culture, what we believe in, and then just a little bit about the history of community action and our structure and a few other tidbits. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So first, Penquis, if you're not aware, is a community action program, or CAP. We are one of over 1,000 organizations across the nation aimed at addressing the root causes of poverty. Now, in a little while, you're actually going to watch a video that talks about the history of community action. They do a really great job. I think you're going to love it. But just to share a few facts, in the 1960s, President Lyndon Baines Johnson realized that we had a real crisis with poverty in our nation and that we needed to approach addressing systemic poverty differently. So with that in mind, he created community action agencies, which were rural solutions to addressing poverty, rural, on the ground, urban, but in community solutions. And he did that very intentionally. He created a structure where nonprofits actually assessed the communities they were serving, identified the needs, which is called a community needs assessment, and from the needs established, actually developed plans and programs to address root causes of poverty, and therefore providing services and systems that would help to lift people out of poverty. The entire premise of community action is about partnering with other organizations, about listening to those we serve, as well as our community partners and our local leaders, and together to really addressing the gaps that we see that cause and maintain poverty. And Penquis has been doing this for well over 50 years, extremely successfully. Now, Penquis is one of, as I said, over 1,000 organizations across the nation. In Maine, there are currently 9 CAP agencies. Penquis is the largest, and we actually traditionally serve as a CAP Penobscot, Piscataquis, and Knox counties. But through time, our services have expanded, and now we provide services in some instances in 5 counties, in some instances in 7, in some instances 14 counties. And that's really been driven by the needs we see from our community and trying to make sure that we're always leaning forward and stepping up to do better for those we serve. And our mission statement, I thought you'd like this, we actually pulled this off the wall to share with you, is that we assist individuals and families in preventing, reducing, or eliminating poverty in their lives, and through partnership, engage the community in addressing economic and social needs, which I believe is exactly what I just described. I do think it's important to share that as a community action agency, we are largely funded by the federal government and state government, as well as foundation dollars and private donations. And primarily our federal funding, which covers many sources, is super important to our work. As a community action agency, our core funding is called CSBG, which is the Community Services Block Grant Funding. These dollars are super important because they really allow us to look at the needs we've identified and help to use those dollars to support those needs. So that's a little bit about Penquis and who we are. While you're here today in this orientation, you're going to learn more about our services and then our systems as well, because we are large and we are complex. We do have really fleshed out departments and systems that help us to meet regulations, be financially strong, have high quality services, and really be here for our public. You're going to get organizational charts as well as a list of the services that we offer. Please know, as a whole, our entire work is aimed at addressing economic stability. The 4 main categories of our work, or focus areas, are ensuring that children are ready for school, ensuring healthy lives, ensuring high quality access to transportation, and ensuring that people have access to high quality, affordable housing. Everything we do fits under those 4 categories. It's also important to note that because we're always assessing the community's needs and working to address them, that our services shift through time and pretty regularly. We may grow in one area and shift in another. And so through time, we're always trying to assess what our community needs. So that's about our organizational structure and CAPS as a whole. And now I'd like to talk a little bit about our organization and our culture. Most importantly, we value you. We understand that our single most important and greatest asset are our staff. Every single one of you, and what you bring to the work is what gets our community the services they need. With that, we want to make sure you understand we always have an open door philosophy, that we're always assessing how to be what we call an employer of choice, meaning what else do our staff need to have the tools and resources and supports they need to be successful in the work. This is super important to us, and I just want to make sure that you really understand that. We also believe deeply as a culture that we need to treat one another with dignity and respect always. That includes coworkers as well as those we serve and community members. We understand that every person has a story, and we treat that story again with dignity, respect, and caring to make sure that we provide the highest quality supports we can. Our culture, you'll see quickly, is also one of deep caring, hard work, and commitment. It's easy for me to say that Penquist is like a family. Many people come here and stay for decades. They have family members that come, and it really is the family of caring and commitment. You'll also see a lot of love and laughter and joy, which is really amazing in the face of hard work, and that's a true commitment to our Penquist culture. That's a quick snapshot on who we are and what we believe in. Just one quick piece I'd love to share with you, and that's just a very short video that highlights our current Penquist services. It's just a few minutes long. I think you'll enjoy it. And with that, welcome, welcome, welcome to Penquist. We're so happy you're here. Remember, I'm always available, as are the rest of our team members. Again, thank you, and I can't wait to see you soon.